Okay, so as I was saying, the one single rose usually indicates like one big love that you've had in your life. It doesn't necessarily have to be a partnership love. It's just you have like this one love that has been really powerful for you and has kind of guided you and sustained you. The haze in the picture says that things do look hazy right now, and that makes sense because you're going through treatment and stuff, so I'm sure things do feel kind of hazy and strange. But at the top, we see that bright yellow sky. So there is hope for the future. We also have the laurel wreath, which is a symbol of winning, basically. So like you're going to be winning at life. You also have at least 2 spirit guides from what I can see in this card as well, which is cool. So I don't know if you felt spirit guides before around you, or if you feel that you have any, but according to this card, you have 2. So that's also cool. All right, we're going to do one more card, and what we're going to focus on are your strengths. So temperance. Wow, that is interesting. That is very interesting for you. I think this is what you need. It's like basically the opposite of impatience, which we talked about already. So it's kind of funny that your strength card. So this card is about patience and balance. It's about being able to appear to be calm on the outside, but actively solving problems and figuring out solutions on the inside. It's also a sign that you need to take a long-term view when you're embarking on a journey. So what this means to me for you right now as a strength is that rather than focusing on short-term needs, I would focus on long-term goals. So like, for example, what happened on the weekend with your PICC line, you were really upset, you wanted to take it out. For the short term, peace of mind. But for long term, that's not going to be effective, right? So this is about just waiting things out. The cool thing about this card, there's daffodils, which tells me, well, it's spring, which is interesting because they're a flower of spring. So it's very, in this moment. There's cups and there's water being poured. And what this tells me is that you need to work on filling your cup. You need to make sure that you're doing things that bring you joy because no one else is going to do it for you. There's also a halo above the crow. I don't know if you can see that, but again, that speaks to a spirit guide. The wings around the crow's neck, they speak to, again, being able to kind of fly gracefully above the problems. So you're not so focused on, the everyday minutia of life, but you focus more on what your long-term goals are. And that I'm going to say is it. There's a triangle up in the right-hand corner that can signify a few different things. The triangle can be like there are 3 sides to every story. There's one story, the other story, and then the truth lies somewhere in the middle. The triangle can be, it's definitely a symbol of strength. So, because it's a very strong shape, it holds its shape, and it's hard to break a triangle. So it could be another symbol for something like that. But overall, this is a really good card as a strength card. But for sure, one of your strengths is going to be your spirit guide. All right. So I'm going to send you this now. Okay. Talk to you later.